What up, Facebook Live? Hey, honey, it's Val. It's Val, and you're in Valtopia. This is my page. This isn't my business page. And I just wanted to pop on and bring through a message that's coming through for my community right now, my private paid experiences, where we're working through some boundaries, and we're working through knowing ourselves and speaking up. Some of my clients are reestablishing who they are after maybe many years of being under someone else, or being in a position where they didn't trust their own voice. And I remember being in that place, hi you guys, where I didn't want to take on leadership in my life because I thought I wasn't supposed to. It's sort of how I was raised, to be deferential, to be a nice lady, to follow the rules. Good morning, Karen. How are you? Hi, Janet. Hi, everybody. So many of us, especially as women, and if we're older, like if we've been on the planet for a minute, have an understanding embedded within us about how we would be with our partner or with our parents, and what it means to be a nice, loving person. And you know what? If you are in a position where you're battling that story and just your basic needs and what you feel is right for you, and you're having like this battle in your head, trust yourself. Hey, Janet, trust yourself and back yourself. And if you feel sick and nauseous to speak to your partner about something that's really important to you, we need to look at that. There is no reason for you to stay stuck in a place of denying who you are. We should feel like we get to choose what we desire. And if we're around people where we don't get to, and we're walking on eggshells and we're hiding ourselves, we're not only hurting ourselves, we're hurting them too. And especially if we have children, and our children are watching us lay down a pattern of being that we don't agree with. We've got to honor that that's our directive, and that we should be able to speak in a calm way to the people around us about what we desire. And that's how we guide the experience of owning our frequency and establishing our boundaries and letting people know we stay calm. And so much of the work is getting clear on what you really do feel, and backing yourself before you even ever have those conversations with the people around you, right? Hi, everybody. And so I just want this message to come through, because I remember being in a place where I didn't feel like I was allowed to have time for myself. I didn't feel like I was allowed to speak up. I was really trying to not rock the boat and trying to protect my kids and this and that. And it's all a bunch of BS. We should be able to wake up and feel good about our experience, and that we are leaders in our lives. And if there's things that are holding us back from that feeling of being, then let's figure it out what it is. Because sometimes it's just like takes a few days to clear some of these beliefs and to shift into, oh wait, I'm not going to do that anymore. This is how we're going to do. And then it has this amazing ripple effect in your life, where your children and the people around you start doing that for themselves. And that's the business we're doing here. You know what I mean? Can I get a yes, ma'am, amen? I hear you. Hey, Laura, you got to go back and watch the beginning. I just delivered through something powerful. Hey, Chester. Hey, honey. What up? Hello. Yeah, so listen, if you're, this is also what I wanted to say. You're not alone. You are not alone. I'm talking to so many people right now in Messenger and different ways. You're not alone. Your desire to speak your truth and honor what's coming through you, and to feel good about who you are, and to be able to talk to the people around you and have them back you up, that's a fair request of life, and that's what's going to empower you. And if that's not what's happening, you get to look at that. You don't go la 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 la, because when we go la 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 la, we fuck ourselves over and we fuck around the people around us. It's like, come on, own your stuff, take a look at what's going on. And if you're afraid to have that conversation, get support. I had to get support to get through my own stuff. I felt so scared and alone and trapped, and like someone needed to help me. Does it look like anybody needs to help me now? I mean, obviously I get a ton of support and help. But when it comes down to like just looking at and speaking up for myself and knowing what's right and choosing people in my life that honor me and want to be with me and don't ignore me, I'm doing that. And it's taken me a minute to learn to pivot my daily thoughts and to feel worthy of choosing that, not be afraid to lose people. Look, you get to be yourself, you get to ask for what you desire, and you get to own and live up to those desires, right? Janet says, you were just posting about it. Yeah, it's nice to see you, Janet, and we're learning about this stuff and sharing about it, and it's affecting everyone, right? It's a beautiful ripple effect when you own your shit, stand up for yourself, and you fully present as yourself. It's just, you provide a beautiful mirror for those around you. All of us who choose to stand up and be nourished and healthy and honor our wisdom and stand calmly and peacefully in our presence and love and compassion and say, you know what, I'm just not going to do that anymore. It's so powerful, right? It's so powerful, and that's what drives me now, is knowing that when I stand up and take care of myself and show up every day fully as my most glowing, like nourished self, oh my God, the ripple effect is huge. And I get to do that. I choose to do that. It's taken me a minute to totally figure out how to totally be in it more and more every day. And now it's like, wow, this is just like exponentially magnetic and amazing. And I won't shut up about it, right? I'm gonna holler about it. Because once you get through the gnarly shifts that tell you it's not okay and you're not allowed to and you've got to do this, and once you get through that and you start to realize what's coming through you, it's lightning, honey. Everybody has it and can bring it through. Janet says, yes. It's not easy. Now, Laura's going through right now, like really shifting through so many layers, and so many of you are. And so I want you to know that on the other side of those fears and on the other side of those things you don't want to poke, right? We don't want to poke the bear. We don't want to like uncover what's under there. And it's like, honey, rip the Band-Aid off. Just freaking rip the Band-Aid off and poke the bear and see what's going on in there. Of course, be in support and know what you need to go and, like when you rip the Band-Aid off, you have some salve ready and some water and a rag to clean it up and somebody holding your hand. Like, okay, but we're going to rip the Band-Aid off. We're going to clean the wound and we're going to let that regenerate and become a new place where that wound is no longer driving us. And we're actually being driven from right here, right now, and looking at things freshly and yes, I do know my own energy, and I know that's not mine, and this is what I like, and this is what I don't like, and this is why I'm here, and this is how we're doing it, and other people say, no, that's not, and we all mirror back to each other our presence fully in love and strength and nourishment, not our all fucked up selves that feel put upon and pissed off and resentful because you're doing stuff you don't want to do, and they're mad, and everybody's walking around with all these unspoken things that we all know is going on because we can all feel and read each other, right? So it's like, come on, man, let's just speak up. I have a perfect example of this. Laura says when it starts hurting, you're like, oh my God, here we go. That's right, Laura. If you've come into a state of being in your life where you're really out of alignment, it's hard. If you've been kind of la, 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 and you've been letting your life unfold longer and longer, year after year, to a place where you're like, I do not like this. Yeah, it's gonna be a little painful to get readjusted. It is. And then when you're on the other side of that, like nothing, like you don't attract the kind of people anymore. You don't do that anymore. You might have the same pattern, but it becomes a different place about it. So you're actually constantly allowing yourself to have a better life experience the more you actually lean into that pain and see what's going on and break through it, not keep hiding from it and putting shades down and pretending like it's not there. And, come on. And here's an example I want to share. I have a good friend of mine who discovered they were sick with something and they needed to have a huge life shift to adapt to that change. And it was just like too much for them. It was like such a big change in diet and nutrition and awareness, and it's been a struggle. And I would always say something, because I'm Valtopia, right? You can bet your ass I'm over there saying, well, you need to move your body, and you need to eat some good food, and try to make it look sexy and fun. Like, come on, we're going to be vegans and be hot or whatever. I don't know. And people have to choose for themselves, right? And so I was in an awareness over the last few days that I didn't speak up loudly enough, and one of the ways I can speak up is to actually withdraw myself and to show that, like, I'm not okay with a friend not taking care of themselves, and if you're going to do that, I'm not watching you do that, right? So these are tough choices sometimes that we have to make, like to show someone, yeah, you know what, I fully believe in you, and I'm standing over here, and this is what I have to offer about it, or this is my opinion about it, you get to make your choice. I'm not mucking around in codependent nonsense with you while you continue to pull me down with your lack of choice. Fuck that. Stand up, be strong, own your shit, let it be reflected back to you. People around you are gonna be like, hot damn, that is fire, that is beautiful lightning fire of creation. I feel so much more uplifted because that feels so strong, and you know, we boost each other up, right? Jess, you're not late. You're always in the right place at the right time, honey. Laura says shifting and thinking it's over, but it comes back again. There is a period of, you can ask Donna, Laura, about where you feel clear and you have this amazing uplifted boost after you do the work and things start to shift and it's so miraculous. And then you go down into the spiral again to relearn a few lessons. Do not think that it's over and you're not coming back up. You will keep coming back up as you choose to. I can't tell you how many times I've gone through. That's why I call it the reboot. We go through the reboot. We go dark. We go dark and we go into these places in our inner child and our past lives, and all this stuff comes up and we think, oh my God, I'm never gonna be that high again. I'm never gonna live up into that vibration again. And yes, you are. Yes, you are. Right, Janet? We are capable of coming up into our highest vibration anytime we choose. And the more that we choose to, the less we choose the opposite. It's a process. It's a beautiful, balanced process of being. And when you go into the darkness, don't beat yourself up. There's something there you needed to learn. There's something there you wanted to find out about. There's something there that you wanted to express and feel as a human being, and that's good. And stay focused. Get back into nourishment. If you're feeling really all kinds of jolted and messed up, take a nap, work out, do some push-ups, sweat. Drink a lot of water, like flush your system. Don't get stagnated and everything. You know what I'm saying? Yes, PM me, Jess. It's an echo, says Janet. Painfully beautiful. Yeah. Thank you, Chester. Hi, Elise. All right, so I'm actually going over to Beverly Hills to get my lashes beefed up because I'm going to someone's birthday party tonight and I want to show up looking all fabulous for my girls. So, I'll probably live stream this afternoon when I get back before I go out and do readings and stuff and come on with, just to hang out and connect with more of you. And I am looking to connect with my next one-on-one. I have one space. It's a deep, high-level experience, and I'm calling you in this weekend. So if you're watching this and you're watching the replay, let me know. And I'll see you a little bit later, and I'll be all fabulous, honey. And own your frequency. There's nobody like you. You get to do and be you. If somebody's not letting you, if you're scared to say what you mean, then let's practice saying it in Valtopia in the free group. Let's practice saying it in our journal. Let's practice saying it into the phone. Don't let the fear of talking to someone stop you from speaking it out loud in your life and letting it become your reality. Back yourself and believe in yourself. I'll see you next time.